How to exercise without ever failing. First of all, whether one exercises for vanity or health, it's very likely that we get excited and want fast results. This is a problem that many people do, but rarely notice. As we begin our exercise routine, we never wonder what our limits are. We never ask ourselves if we will exercise for life, or just for a few months, or years. Here's where most people can get stuck and give up. This happens without realization, because we never wonder if we will ever get bored of an exercising routine that we do cheerfully, and sometimes, if we work on the routine too much, it may become like a sacrifice. So without noticing, we could hate doing exercise, due that we are putting up so much weight to a given routine that is supposed to improve our life quality. The result becomes molesting at remembering that we must do exercise, going to the gym, sprinting, Zumba, or whatever it might be, and sooner or later we abandon the routine that we started a couple of months ago, and we end without doing exercise for more time than we did before. This is the secret, where many of us fail and get lazy. While we want fast results, we work too much on it, and while working too much, it becomes a weight in our lives. In other cases, people simply don't do exercise because they think that will require too much work, but the point is not of wasting energies, but transforming them. It's like doing a business deal. This graphic shows how a person has been working too much doing exercise, but it abandons the routine because it becomes annoyed of it, then retakes it and re-abandons it consecutively. This other graphic shows the main point that I want to explain about if one does exercise in a moderated way but constantly. After a year, one will be doing the double of exercise comparing to the very beginning, and could even overcome a person's that did much effort at the beginning. If we use this method, we could do exercise for life, because we will never be wasting energies that we don't have, and this won't become molesting in our daily basis, due this is a smooth method. Moderate yourself and exercise constantly. The body can grow up in condition. The point is about growing up, not wasting the energies in reserve, so the body will start to feel that the potential physical reserved energies are being used, and will start growing in physical condition as the years passes. It's like a plant that grows with the constant watering. We must understand that a plant can't suddenly become a tree. The nature never jumps. Exceeding will only create bothering, and could even get worse, because it breaks the natural rhythm of the body. Another example for nature is the rhythm of breathing, and trying breathing while inhaling twice the capacity, but never exhaling, is unharmonious. The rhythm of life is to waste and recover, recover and waste. We can't waste the double, nor recover something that was already recovered. Reasons. Now that it has been explained a good method for doing exercise and hardly fail, very good reasons will be given for starting a routine. Nowadays, in times of rushing and modernity, we have a very artificial life, where nature is reduced more and more. Everything now is cars with smog, buildings, going to work or school, being seated at the office, or watching TV, but rarely green areas, where to inhale fresh air, and not even a place to blow out the body freely. Also mentioning that many people can't eat healthy because of money, because the food is very industrialized, or because the culture of the country. The exercise redistributes the accumulated greases, and the sweating helps clearing toxins from heavy meats. Benefits. Other benefits are the possibility of transforming the fat into muscles or energies in potency. While we exercise, the body attacks the red globules, so those will absorb more oxygen. Let's call this physical condition. The globules with more oxygen will improve the performance of the brain, due it feeds mainly from oxygen. Meanwhile, it's possible to improve concentration or learning capacity. Also, the other body organs will get profit, because the oxygen is essential. While we do exercise, with the pass of time, the body's chemistry and metabolism changes, so our mood changes also, because we have physical condition or more reserved energy, so we will withstand long times without sleep or food. We will withstand negative emotions, stress, just for mentioning some examples. With the pass of time, while having much condition, it's possible that common duties that used to annoy us, we may take those like any common trivial task, without getting tired or bothered. Also, having a routine helps to canalize and even transform the anxieties or impulsive energies, addictions or alcoholism, depression. Regardless of canalizing, you'll have an extra benefit, the benefit of improving your body. The blood from all the body will be distributed. And you are excited, as our heart pumps stronger, so the blood flows in more quantities via the arteries or the veins, and it's very possible that migraines, headache, cellulitis, and other circulation-related diseases disappear. In my opinion, the blood could be compared with a river, so if it doesn't flow it becomes a swamp, but if the river flows gently, it will have energy and freshness. Back to the main topic, one could cleanse the stress and the tensions. With a given physical routine, the body redistributes and rebalances energies. Meanwhile, the mentioned tensions are transformed due to the body relaxation with the physical activity. Recommendations. What happens if we don't have time, because work or school? Do never exceed according to your limits of health or time. The point is about growing and not about wasting. Like said before, when we enter some exercising routine, we get very excited so much that we want fast results. So when we exceed, we end being bothered in a short time, and that's why possibly we will never go back to it. The frequency of exercise for a week will be according to your limits, and your limits will be according to your lifestyle. It's recommended to exercise 3 times per week. Many of us work or study, but believe that it's very rewarding, because health benefits previously mentioned, and also that fact is about something not hard to do, and that doesn't waste the remaining energies of the day. I must mention that if we go with the excuse of not having time, we will never do anything, neither if we are waiting to have mood at the 100% for exercising. So that's why it's recommended to do an activity that we like much, like dancing, sprinting in the park, bicycle, Zumba, Pilates, going to the gym, swimming, martial arts, football, etc. All of this accompanied your favorite music, for not losing motivation. Remember once again, that it's not about wasting, but about watering the plant of health, so at the pass of time, it will become a tree. After ending an exercising routine, I recommend a hot shower and drink tea. In my opinion, this generates a mind state very sharp, but calmed. The mind is serene, but awake. Conclusion. Think that you will do exercise for life, so like that, you will moderate yourself, never feel bothered, and abandon it. Never exceed, be constant, and spend effort for your health and longevity. This is an inversion that will change your life. Remember that the health, or the satisfaction can't be bought. Curious facts. Like mentioned before, while having an exercising routine, it's possible that activities for daily basis may seem trivial. Something that resembles of the relativity of Einstein is that while we have a fast metabolism, or more energies, could be that we are relatively faster than the others, so we may feel that the times passes slowly, that everyone around is slow, but it's not like they're slow, it's that we have become faster, in terms of body chemistry and metabolism, so from our perspective the world may seem slow, and we feel that the hour's duplicate, referring this in a positive way, because if we take a relaxation for one day, it will feel like it were 2 days. Some Oriental cultures name energy, chi, where that energy is everywhere. It's believed with the physical training is developed, and our body has more capacity for chi. I could infer that if we have more chi, we have more capacity in a given way. Some monks name to the excesses, demons, and curiously match that if one exceed, one will end having a counterproductive effect, or even opposite. Those monks try to avoid the demons avoiding the excesses.